Let me take you through my voting process on 25th February 2022. I was out of my house, I think around 8, and I got to my polling unit on time because it was very close to my house. We waited till I think around 11. That was when the INEC officials arrived. Okay, just watch when they got here and we moved. Finally, they are here. Finally. Yeah, you could see the people around this zone. We lined up, queued up to cast our votes. I had to take pictures. Yes, I can't do without pictures. I stood and I got tired. I had to sit down to rest for it to get to my point. Still waiting on the queue. Yeah, that's my auntie that I met at the polling unit, and we had to tag along. 2 minutes down the line, it was my turn. I got accredited and I went ahead to cast my votes. Don't mind that face though. I went ahead to cast my vote. You could see me, thumb printing. I went to cast my vote for the presidential, I think the senatorial and the House of Reps, right? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that's what we did that day. Yay! I just voted. That's my hand and my auntie's hand. Yes, we went. Then we continued with our videos, rejoicing that we have voted for our chairman, Mama Papa Pikin. You get what I mean? Every obedient in the house understands the assignment and the joy you feel when you've done this, right? Now, this is the point where I said I was going to wait, until the votes will be counted. It was hectic, but yes, I said I was going to wait. I was determined, and I did wait. So this is I and my auntie in the tricycle just along the road where we went to sit down. To give up, I saw this old woman still sitting down to make sure her votes are counted properly. My dear, I had to advise myself that I'm not leaving. I had to stay till I know the numbers and the figures that my polling units garnered. Yep, I had to do videos to keep myself busy, while we while away time and wait for our results, votes to count.
This place is actually empty, just many few persons, but I don't mind staying. I want to be sure that my candidate won in my polling unit. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going for voter. Why in Nigeria? I got miss you this time around. Alright, thank you. I'll give you the situation report when we start counting the votes.
Yeah, next took pictures again, still waiting. I went to beautiful. We are beautiful, right? Just look at this beautiful, Her Excellency. That day. All right. Yes, this was just before my auntie left me. She waited and she could not longer wait. She had to leave. But then, as a stubborn Nigerian that I am, I stayed there till my votes were counted. At the point, I had to start socializing with people around. We laughed, played, I had fun. I met new people. Funny enough, one of the persons I met that day, we became friends. Even when I went to one of the offices there, I met him. I was like, can you please attend to this, my friend? We met at the polling unit. I was like, oh my God, polling units are just giving me beautiful friendships. When we see each other around, around the neighborhood, we greet and. Okay, this was a new queue that came up after we had already voted. People were still coming from their houses to, vote, and they had to give them that time. Oh, I didn't tell you that the canopy that was used was carried from Dunamis Church just across the road. We had to use it for our shade. Don't mind that. They didn't even make provisions for themselves. Okay, laughable, right? This one I was happy. Okay, I'm taking you back when I actually voted. Immediately I voted, I had to go do some videos, catch some fun, taking some fresh air. Yeah, that's the happiness. I had this joy that I was doing this for my children. I was doing this for a new Nigeria and all of that. Yes, time for vote counting. Here we go. Could hear them counting the vote. I think the senatorial votes were counted first, or House of the Rep. Then presidential was the last one to be counted. And guess what, guys? I'm sure you know. Your guess is as good as mine who won. That's why I'm not giving up on this new Nigeria. No matter what is happening in Nigeria right now, I am still hopeful, right, that a new Nigeria is possible. So this way, all the things that went on that day, all the counts, all the votes, yes, it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, I think this is the presidential right now. And we have, I think 180, yes, presidential for LP. We had 13 for PDP, and we had, I think 4 or 1. Yeah, right, 1 for APC. So my polling unit delivered. Therefore, I'm still hopeful for a new Nigeria. Thank you. And we won. Just right about that time, I was rushing to church because I was really late. I'm an usher. I had to go to church for seat arrangement. You could see the excitement in the air. This is to every obedient out there. Keep your hopes alive. We hope and we believe that a new Nigeria is coming. Obi is coming, and Nigeria will be great again. Thank you for watching. Bye.